Morning, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to WestysAngling. You're joining me at Limerick Fishery this morning on the Specimen Lake. There's been a little bit of an odd occurrence this morning. As you know, me and my dad usually come first thing in the morning for first light and get set up and get the pegs we want and all the rest of it. But this morning I couldn't do that because I needed to go to the post office and post some web orders. So I did that first. Obviously post office opens at 9. I thought, you know, should I bother going fishing today or should I just leave it, because it's a really nice day, it's really mild, about 21 degrees Celsius. So I thought everywhere's going to be rammed, I'm not going to be able to get the pegs that I want, so should I bother? About an hour later I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to come down, I'll save my pegs free at Limerick, because Limerick's only about half an hour from me. So I thought I'll have a ride down. If it's busy there, I'll go somewhere else. Anyway, before I paid, I walked down to see if my peg was free. The peg that I always love fishing on the Specimen Lake and that we know is really productive. And as it happens, my grandma and granddad are fishing next to me. I didn't know they were coming or anything like that, but they're there. So my granddad will be fishing behind me. My granddad does fish, but obviously not as often as me and my dad go out. My dad's give it a miss today. He wasn't feeling too good after yesterday's session. It was really hot and I don't think he hydrated enough. I think it's just knocked it out of him a bit. I'll be trying out my own baits and yeah, hopefully get a few chunky carp on the bank. I'll let you know if my granddad catches anything as well. But how random's that? Can't believe it, can you? Could have gone anywhere. Yeah. Dear me. So granddad's on the method feeder. Have you caught anything yet, granddad? Have you had out? No.
Yeah, I'm ready for going home. I said it's the first day since you bought him that
rod. Oh right.
He's not worn it. I said, of all the days you come in fishing, he wears it every single day.
And he's not wearing it today. He's not wearing his WestysAngling gear. Oh dear.
Thingy, that covers his eyes a bit, you see.
Yeah.
His woolly, you know.
Yeah, well, it's going to be sunny today, isn't it?
Like that, you know. I thought it would be more sunny. What's better if your dad comes?
Yeah, he'll come down now, 100%. Oh, he won't be able to stand that we're here and he's not. Right, folks, let's get set up and get fishing. Are you all right for wafters and pellets and everything, Grandad? Have you got what you need?
Yeah, what your dad give me.
Yeah. Are you using some Aquastim? Yeah, Aquastim sweet fish meal.
Yeah.
Very good. Have you not got any Westies wafters? Let's get Grandad some Westies wafters. Take a few out for today's session. I've only brought one tub with me. And can I put them, stick some in here? And give Grandad the rest of them. I should carry some tubs of them around with me. I know, yeah, I could.
Should be right.
Right, okay folks, so the rods are together from yesterday's session. They've got the method feeders already on. I just need to put the hook lengths on them. So we're going to get our pellets mixed up and we're going to continue testing the pellets that I was testing in the last session. So I'm going to be doing a mix of this flavour and this flavour, both new flavours. One of the pellets is slightly bigger, one's a 3mm and the other's a 2mm. So I'm going to cover the flavour up there so it doesn't ruin the surprise when I do launch them. And we're just going with a 50-50 mix here of light and dark. And then we're going to cover them with water. And let them sit for a couple of minutes. If you're wondering why I'm not zipping my pellet wetter up, it's because it's broke. For those of you that aren't following the channel. Yeah, I can't believe it. Of all places, my grandma and granddad are here. So, as usual, I'm going to have a rod down here to the aerator and one over there to the reeds on the far bank. Let's go with a size 12 feeder hook. It's a 12-pound Guru end gauge. Obviously, as you know, using these core and bolt beads, all free running. There we go. What's that one? It's really humid today. My sunglasses are actually fogging up. Now, somebody told me that he's taken a lot of the carp out of the specimen lake and put them in the other couple of lakes recently. So I'm hoping that doesn't affect the fishing too much. I'm going to go with some Hindress Clumb booster for today. Let's see if I've got any other boosters. I've just got whatever's left in my bag here. I've got a tiny bit of sherbet glaze left, and I've got some pineapple as well. So let's put that down there. Nice quick setup. Oh, not good. Forgot to make my pellets. They'll be right. Let's put this pellet juice and a few pellets here just off the side of the bank there. You'll be surprised what we get there today. Let's get some pellets in the margin to the aerator. Probably slightly overdone them. That's what happens when you're filming and you forget about stuff. Be right. Don't overthink it. Right, simple as that. We're fishing. Just need to put my hook baits on and we'll get these cast out. Fingers crossed for a margin chunk today. Fishing with a banjo feeder and a flatbed method feeder today, like I have been doing. One's for casting a little bit further and one's for going down the margin. I find that combination works best. Obviously the banjo feeder's for casting a little bit further, so that's the one that will be going over to the reeds on the far bank there, and this one will be going in the margin. So let's get this one in the margin. Get some glaze on it. I'm not actually going to mould them. I'm just going to squeeze them on the feeder like that, and I'm just going to fold the hook bait over and I'm just going to put it in the top, and that'll be fine just for the first couple of casts until they dry out a bit. Spot of glaze. Obviously my glazes have screw lids as well, which makes them really easy to use. And we're just going to plop this under the tree there next to the aerator, and I'm confident that that'll go off soon. There's also plumes of silk coming up right at my feet there, literally. So I'm going to move my rod pod around a bit, and I'm going to plop one just here. I'm not even bothering over to the island. Don't think I'm going to need to. I think they're right here. Look at that. Look at that silk coming up already from chucking that liquid and pellets down there. Right, hook bait showing. That'll go pretty quick, I think. I'm just going to lower it down here in the margin. Sorry folks, just had to switch the camera off then. A subscriber came over chatting. Right, let's go there. Now if it gets too intense today, I will stop fishing with 2 rods. I'm also just going to fish that on a slightly slacker line. Don't even think I'm going to put my bobbin on it. I'm just going to watch the line. Look at this. Look at the plumes of silk coming up here. You see, nobody will fish this close in. Look at them. They're proper stirring the bottom up. Don't know if you can make it out on the GoPro, but look, that's what you need to look for. At this time of year, late spring into summer, when it starts getting warm like this, sunglasses are still fogging up, you can see where the carp are feeding because they're stirring the silt up on the bottom. And what you want to do is you just want to keep introducing pellets. Even if you're fishing method feeders, keep getting a few in there. Keep them in that swim. This will shoot off. Question is, will we have time for a break? Straight in, Grandad. I'm might actually get the other rod out of the water. See, that's the other benefit in fishing really close in like that. I can just swing the other method feeder rod out the way. There we go, folks. Good chunk. And the Westies Wafter, obviously. I don't think it's necessarily about the bait, folks, it's just where you're putting your feeder, making sure that you're in the right spot. But this time of year, really close in. As close in as you can confidently fish. But that's probably, I don't know what we're saying, 6 to 7 pound ish, probably 6. Let's get it back and see if we can get a bigger one. Ian, Grandad. Oh, it's a perch. Nice one as well. Look at that. Lovely perch that, Grandad. What did you catch that perch on, Grandad? Casters. But hopefully you saw in real time just how quick that went off. When you're getting your feeder in the right spot and when you're seeing those signs, and you get a feeder over the top of that silk coming up, hang on to your rod. Well, I'm happy with that first fish. I do like it here at Limbrick, but some people tell me that it can be tough at times. I've never really had that experience. I always seem to do quite well. Usually find it's about maybe 10-15 minutes between fish when you're like this, because what happens is when you get a fish, it absolutely stirs up the entire area and probably spooks the other fish off a little bit, and it just takes them that 5-10 minutes just to come back into the area and start feeding again. Just had a couple of single bleeps on this right hand rod, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give that another couple of minutes and then I'll recast it, probably a little liner or something like that. The smell coming off these is amazing. Well, I've got to say, folks, it's absolutely ideal fishing conditions today. It's really mild. Like I said, it's about 20-21 degrees, overcast. So there's no reason why we shouldn't have a good day. Might take a couple of hours for them to switch on, maybe into early afternoon. I'll be honest with you, I'd have thought I'd have had a bite pretty quick down here with all the silk coming up, but that one's taking its time. Again, I'm going to check it because you don't know whether there's some debris caught on the hook, and I'll put it down there again, but if I don't have anything down there on the next cast, I'm going to put it over there to the outcrop of reeds that's on the far bank. There's no pegs around that side there, so I'm alright fishing over there. Which one was that? See? That's the left hand rod, so there are fish there. There's definitely still something down there grubbing about. Quite shocked it's not gone off yet, actually. Considering actually changing this banjo feeder to a flatbed feeder, just so it lays against the bottom a little bit better. I think when you're fishing close in like this, flatbed method feeders are better than banjos, whereas if you're fishing a little bit further out, banjo feeders are much better, especially if it's silty, because you kind of sit in the silt like a little dinner plate and you just get a really good presentation. My subscriber's into a fish there on the opposite bank, looks like a good one. He's fishing over to the little reed island that's in the middle near the aerator. It's quite a good peg, that one, because you've got options. You can either fish over to the reeds there where the tree is, or over to the island down the banking on the far side. Let's get another flatbed. I wonder if I've got any in here. There we go. Obviously the quick change so I can swap between them. See, I was on a branch. That's why that's not gone. Could do with getting that out. But I've got it out now, so I might as well swap it. But let's get that out. Small end at the top. It's definitely going to be a better feeder for down there. Watch this go now. It's like a minute or so for them pellets to dissolve, and then this will go. I can bet it. Right, I'm going to go a touch away from where that branch was, hopefully. I'm not going to put my bobbin on. I'm going to keep my line slack because that'll stop the fish spooking, but you'll still hear your bite alarm. It'll stop them spooking if they catch the line a little bit grubbing about down here. I'm not sure what time I'm going to be packing up today. Depends how the fishing is, depends how many we catch. I'm kind of hoping I actually hook that branch so I can get it out of the swim. I could go digging about with my landing net, but might just spook stuff that's feeding down there. So I want to avoid that if I can. And get it away from that bloody aerator. I don't think this is a big fish. If this was a big fish, I'd have lost it then. It's going some. You just got to keep them away from that tree here. Oh, little F1 or common? I think it's common. People always ask me, why do I swap arms when I'm about to land a fish? Well, I've got a really bad shoulder injury from rugby years ago, and it just gives me more control over the net. So it's not for any skill reason, it's just because I'm a mess. There we go. Nice little common. Pristine fish. I don't know whether it's a common or an F1. So like, I'm in a tree there. Yeah, it's a common. You can see how the common's got barbels. And that's the difference. Ooh. Another nice one. That one's shot off. Bonny fish. You see how I just needed to get that fish away from the aerator, so I put a little bit of side strain on it, moved over in the peg. These pellets aren't banana flavour, but when you mix them both together, it just smells like banana. It's amazing. I'm not bothered about absolutely bagging up today, it's just a chilled day's fishing. I just wanted to get out. It's a nice day, innit? So get a bit of a tan as well. Got some sun on my pasty arms and legs. Bit of goo might help us out in this margin. Can't seem to get a bite down here, so I think next cast we'll try over to the reeds. We need to be really tight up to them to get a fish. If we're maybe 2-3 foot away from them, we're not going to get a fish, so we need to try and get tight to them. If not, I'm going to try down this left hand margin down here. I think here we are, there's a carp back feeding down here. I just want to say, if you are enjoying the video, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Oh, drop back. Got a fish on. No, I don't think we do. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and if you've got any questions about anything I've done today, make sure that you drop a comment in the comment section. As a thank you from me for watching the video, I'll pick somebody at random from the comments and send them out a bottle of Westys Glaze. Now, it'll be a full bottle, it won't be an empty bottle like this one, but that's just as a thank you from me, like I said, for watching the videos and supporting the channel. It really does mean a lot. And if you want to grab yourself anything that I've used today, Westys Glaze, towels, t-shirt, merch, head over to www.westysangling.co.uk. So subscribing to the channel and picking something up off the website is the best thing you can do to support the channel. Right, let's get some more fish. We're in at the feet. That spooked another carp as well. We're only a matter of time. Don't even think it knows it's hooked yet. I think it's a decent fish, this. Yeah, that's a good fish, that. Really good fish. Shows you that they're still feeding on the bottom. There's no point me swapping to bread up in the water. Got to get up and round this point here, because they'll just keep digging for them snags down there. This is why I'm fishing heavy gear. 12-pound main line, 12-pound hook lengths. Oh, that's a lump. Look at that one. Oh, yeah, that's it's over 10 pound, that easy. Look at that one. Right lump. Yeah, Grandma. Hold that for me. That's it. Oh. Proper one, that, isn't it? What are you giving me for that one, folks? I reckon 12 pound. Really long fish. Absolute stonking belly on it. I bet that's not far off 12. Bigger than the net. Epic. Get in. Lovely fish. Well worth coming for that. Make yourself useful while you're here, Dad. Will you take the other rod out? You'll be able to just lift it out. It's only a foot deep. It's another good one. Cracker. Well netted, Dad. Good job you showed up in it. Oh, watch out. It's still attached to my rod though.
Oh, I thought they'd...
Right, it's going mental. It's only just woke up, hasn't it? Yeah. It's a bit smaller than that last one. Look at this. Come down close, Dad.
You've got somebody else's line on it.
So that's my rig. Let's get rid of that. And this fish has got some of his pole elastic. It's actually stuck in its gill. Oh. Look at that. It's all wrapped round it. That's stuck in its gill. Oh, what's happened there? Oh my god, it's actually cut through. You're gonna have to get my carp care, I think. So somebody's using, what is that? Is that mainline?
I don't know.
Somebody's using a carp rig.
Will it pull out that?
Yeah. Oh, sorry about that, chap. Look at that. What is that? Stuck right through it. Horrible red line. Somebody obviously ain't got a clue, have they? Right, let's get some carp care on it. I'm sure this fish will heal up okay, but that hook had actually come out the bottom of it. Let's try and get it in that wound a bit, and in its mouth wound. They don't like that stuff, do they?
That sting a bit.
Lift it up. I'm going to get it back because it's been through enough, this fish, but absolute cracker. Another probably about £8 that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
That other was a lot bigger. Let's get it back, it's had enough, that fish.
Put it in there.
I'm going to put it in this thing.
Gill, isn't it?
It had gone through its gill and out the bottom of it. I don't actually think that was it. How horrendous for that fish. Look at that. Look at that horrible line and braid. Do we even use braid here? That's horrendous. Look at that stupid line, red line. That's about £20 that, and it's still broken. Cheap crap. He's come here with his coffee, he's not even fishing today, and he's giving me advice.
That's what Pops does.
He's coming here, he's got a brew from Butty Van and giving everybody advice. That's funny. Well, I can literally see a carp feeding over there near them reeds. Let's see how close I can get it. Absolutely nailed it again. I'm getting good at this underarm casting, aren't I knew I saw a fish feeding over there. God, this feels like an heavy fish. Might be, Dad. It's the only problem with these short rods, you can't get round stuff. Ooh, that was against a root or something there. I'll have to check my line. Ooh. Sold it onto this fence so we're not falling. There used to be more of an embankment there, you could kind of get round, but got it round this bend. Where's my chief netter? What do you mean you've come for a rest? Yeah, it's not. It's similar sort of size to them others I've been getting. It's the mirror though. The mirrors in here fight so hard. Oh no, it's a decent fish that did. Oh, it's not finished yet. Absolutely stirred up all that. Are you getting it? No, alright, alright. Got it then. Well done, Dad. Taking me Westys Wafter, Dad. Oh, look at that. Look at belly on it. Look at belly on that. Absolute chunk. Look at that one, folks. Absolute margin chunk. And that was to the far reeds. Like I said, I saw a fish swirl after that last cast, and I thought I'm going to have another go there, and that was pretty much straight off, weren't it?
Yeah, it's not very long.
Right, thank you, Chief Netter. Let's put it back in this peg. Oh, it's a lump. You see, this is why I bring him as a good luck charm. Maybe £9. Might have gone a double. You might as well. Oh! Oh, that one's a good fish. Oh my God, can't even stop it. Yeah, you better add. Oh my God. Sorry, I can't stop that one. It's stripping me out. No, it's got his line.
Was it wrong, huh? Oh, it's coming round there now.
I've got it, it's coming. I can't tell. I don't think so. I can't believe that. I've got my clutch really tight as well. Oh my God.
Steam trail, that one.
16 pound that.
That would get across the
Literally, and my clutch absolutely rock solid as well. Oh, that's a good fish, surely. No, it's not foul hooked. Yeah. Whew. There was no stopping that then. Going again. Oh, look at this one, Dad. Dad.
Is that across as well?
No.
No, is it?
The tree.
Keep it coming. Send it.
You got it. Get it, go on. Oh my God. Well netted, Dad. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's one to weigh. I'm sorry about that. Oh my days.
Oh, it woke up again then.
Let's get it in the net a bit.
What's that?
That's huge, Dad. It's really long. Wow. Oh my God, look at that chunk. That's a long, powerful fish. That might go 15. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's really heavy. Look at it, it's grunting away. What a warrior. Oh. Other side of the lake. Took out my subscriber. I can't believe it. I couldn't stop it. I've got that clutch set really tight.
Oh, it is. I could tell then.
It just absolutely screamed off. I'll get rid. Oh, let's get it back, folks. What a warrior. It's grunting away as well. I've never seen a carp do that. Oh, going back. Happy days. Again. Babby. Good day so far. I haven't filmed them all, but I bet I've had 14 carp, maybe more, something like that. There's a few others on the lake. My subscriber over the back there, he's had a few, and nobody else seems to be doing much. Hey up. They've heard there's some pellets going, I better move them. I'm not encouraging it this time. Oh, look at that. Look at it, it's an aggressive little thing, isn't it? Look at it, straight in for pellets. Where's my pellets at? Oh, aye, they're sneaky, aren't they? Straight in. No messing about. Straight for the casters. So can you see, again, I've not put my bobbin on here in the margin. And the line's loose. Now, if I did get a take, I'd still get an indication on the bite alarm. So when that goes tight, I'll still get an indication. However, what will happen is a carp will be swimming around here, and they might catch your line, and it's the catching of the tight line that can spook them sometimes. So if you let it go slack, they won't feel the line when they're swimming past it. And I feel like if they're really shy, like they are here at Limbrick, they might not think they're shy, but they are shy fish. It can really help. Well, I've just put my polarized glasses on, and if you haven't got any of these for fishing, I recommend you get some, because I can't see the silk coming up without these on. It just takes that glare off the water. And a little bit of a plug, we will be getting some WestysAngling polarized glasses. I'm going to recast this left hand rod back over to the reeds. I am going to recast the aerator rod as well. Definitely glad I come out today, and it shows you that you don't have to be here first thing in the morning. I think there's actually something feeding down here, because I've just seen my line move. Get it away from that aerator, bloody hell. Luckily it's not too big, so I can give it some stick. I don't think it's too big anyway. Oh! It's head and shoulders out the water then. God, they do fight here. You know exactly where to go as well. Oh, it's got out. Oh, but it's still 5 poundish. Another nice one still. Oh. Ah. Put myself in a bloody thumb. Oh my God, that hurt. Oh. Oh. Oh my God, it must have gone right into my bone. It's got a belly on it, this. Where's that? Do you reckon it's full of spawn? I don't know.
Yeah,
It's just
I think
it's
it
just
will.
a chubby chunk. Let's take the Wafter out of its mouth. They're all grunting today. They're angry fish. So I've just been over and give my subscriber some Westys Wafters, and he's just had a nice carp on one, so it's good to see. Probably got another hour's fishing left. Don't forget, folks, when I do these sessions, I'm not going for full day sessions, because I only get 1 day off a week, so that's 1 day off to do all my jobs, to, you know, edit videos, do all the housework. I'm not asking for sympathy, I promise, but I usually only get maybe 4 or 5 hours fishing. So these videos that you see, they're in like 4 or 5 hour time slots. Maybe one day I'll be a full-time fisherman and I'll be able to do full days, but for now I've got to work it in when I can, like most of you. And it's about making the most of the time that you've got fishing. You know, a lot of the time 4 or 5 hours is enough. This is to the aerator. Just talking to my grandma then, I've just thrown my flask as I normally do. Stood with a brew in my hand. It's not a big fish this, but it's got me on the line. Oh, it's actually a chunk. Bigger than I thought. Well, up that, folks. There we go. Let's get it from around its fin. Look at that. Proper lovely stonking mirror. Well, the Westies Wafters and my new pellets are doing the job today. Nearly gone through a full tub of them. Mind you, the ducks ate a few. Oh no, come on, get out of there, get out of there. I might have to go around here again. Oh, you bugger. I've got it out. God, they shoot for all the snags here, they know exactly where they are. Well, this one might be the one to end on. If I can get it in and it chills out a bit. Don't want to get stuck in traffic going back to Manchester. Oh. Ooh. If anybody who's local, they know that that M60 gets absolutely horrendous towards 4 or 5 o'clock. It's about 3:30 now. Here we are. Oh, come on, no, not for the reeds. There we go, in the net. They've all got a right belly on them. This won't be through, this one. Flip round, come on. No, I'll have to be on the mat, I think. Show you something interesting about this one. Let me just unhook it. Calm down. Came in a bit too easy, I think. But they've all got bellies on them like this. Well, the rod's gone. Right, okay. Oh. Right, let's get that one back. It's a nice fish, that one. I was going to show you its gill. It's got a funny gill, but let's get it back. It was right at my feet, that again. Biggest ones are always at your feet. I promise you. And it knows where that aerator and roots are. I managed to get it away from it, but I was actually around that branch. Still going for it. It's coming in now. Oh, I thought it was. No, it's coming again. Mental. Absolutely. Again, it's a long fish, this one. I can't believe it. Here we are, it's coming. It's coming, it's coming. Here we are. Oh, we're in. Knock my cup over. Ooh, it's got like a weird growth on it. Let's have a look at it. That weird growth. I kind of want to touch it, but at the same time I don't. This is one of the biggest of the day. Does the hook come out in the net? Yep. Hook's come out in the net. Oh. Oh. God, it's all squidgy. It's like maybe a hernia type thing. Obviously not stopping it feeding. And it's a bit of a beast. Oh dear. Bit too ugly for a picture, pal. You're coming back. Good one to end on that, I think. Double hook up. Oh, I bet that's a double. Easy a double. Easy. Well, I've never seen anything like the lump on that carp, folks, so if there's any vets watching, please let us know in the comments what do you think that was. I think it was probably a hernia or something like that. It was very soft, squidgy, so I don't think it was any kind of growth. Yeah, weird. Right, well, let's get the rods back out. It'd be rude not to have one last cast, wouldn't it? Now, I'll probably have to strip these reels of about maybe 10-15 meters of line before next session, because the line's getting quite frayed. That last fish had me in the reeds and everything, and in the root system of that tree. Obviously I got my rod low and I managed to get it out, but well folks, I'm going to call it a day soon and get packed up. Absolutely brilliant little session I've had today. I'm so glad that I came out. Like I said to you before, I wasn't going to. I was just going to do my jobs in the morning and not bother with fishing this week, but I'm so glad that I came. We've got some really good footage, hopefully got a couple of runs on the camera as well. Some really chunky carp. I can't believe that one before that absolutely sped off. that's over to the reeds on the far side again. Right, we might have one last fish before we go, but I just want to say thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next Westys Angling. If I get another fish, I'll put it in at the end. Right, honestly, last fish. Last fish. I'll kick myself as well for not staying till after traffic, because you don't often have sessions like this, do you? And they're going to be spawning over next, I don't know, definitely within the next month, because they're obviously feeding up for that. That's why they're in the margins. They're all nice fish here as well. Oh, it's gone. My netting leaves something to be desired today. I'll try and get it in the net because I don't want to get my own hooking mat wet again. Got it. Lovely fish.